Hey everyone, this is Kevin Shriver from Downtown Pittsburgh Dogs. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody is doing very well. I wanted to talk about a word that everybody uses, in particular with their puppy, and it's very vital for the puppy's development. Simple word, socialization. Everybody uses it, everybody throws it around, and it's misconstrued in a lot of different ways, or at least people don't think of how broad the word actually is and how much it encompasses when it comes to your puppy and its development. Socialization is the process, and this is my definition and based on my experience. Socialization is the process of taking your dog into situations and normalizing it to the situations that you intend to have and encounter on a daily basis or a very frequent basis. And you want to do socialization. The key to socialization is simply this phrase: early and often. Early and often. What most people attempt to do is to not introduce their dog to a lot of situations, and then they hope that the dog will all of a sudden get it when the dog gets older, or they'll say, oh, well, once I get to my dog gets fixed, it's going to be okay, or whatever. It doesn't ever work like that. You need to take your dog as early as possible into social situations. However, you want to do it in a manner where you are not stressing the puppy out, you're not pulling the dog into it, you're not forcing him into anything, you're not forcing the dog to be defensive or having to defend anything. So you need to do it with calm, assertive confidence and leadership. Again, you want to think about taking the dog into situations and meeting other dogs, getting fed with people around, with kids around. You want to work on that as soon and as early as possible. Now, I know a lot of you have dogs that you have gotten from other homes or have been rehomed into your home, and you're either not familiar with the background, or the dog may already have some challenge that has been some socialization challenge that has developed, probably because somebody did not socialize the dog early and often enough. Now that's okay. That requires another level of rehabilitation and strategy and tactics to help that dog get into the right place. That's another conversation. But as it relates to a puppy, it's very simple. Bring the dog with you, ask it to walk. Don't carry the puppy, but ask it to walk into situations. Allow it to meet other people in a proper manner. And when I say meet people in a proper manner, an example is they let people will come and they'll say, oh, look, here's my puppy, my new puppy, and they'll pick the puppy up and they'll hand it to somebody. Handling the puppy is okay to do. However, if you're meeting people, it's really good if you do it while their four legs are on the ground. So you're not letting the puppy jump, but you're letting people come up to it, because that's going to be the biggest situation where people are going to be meeting you, is when the puppy's four legs are on the ground. So keep the dog on the ground and let it walk at its own pace into different situations. Now, this doesn't mean you let the puppy control and run away, or you also don't let it get hurt. You're not dragging the puppy along, of course, but leading it in a proper manner so that you can allow it to get introduced, so that it becomes calm and it can observe the situation from the outside and slowly step into the situation. Don't let people come up to it too fast. Don't let other dogs come up to it too fast, but also don't let them go to things too fast. Don't let them run up to moving cars too fast, right? They're gonna get hit. So you've got to control them, but lead them properly. If you're thinking of a situation, whether it's for, I want to take my dog to the park and I want it to sit quietly on a blanket while we eat and not jump on me, or we want to go to Panera and sit out and eat, or we want it to go play at the dog park and meet other people and play with our kids. Again, any situation that you can think of, have the dog practice it as early and as often as possible, and make sure it's calm. You are not stressed. You are not leading the dog. You're not forcing the dog to just do it just because I said so, in like a 5-minute session. Take your time. And you don't have to do it one time. Again, often, do it 10 times, 20 times. If you take a dog walking in a park and sitting on a blanket and you practice it 20 times or 25 times before you actually want to be sitting in a park for an event or some type of social situation, that dog's going to have a tremendous amount of practice if you've already done it 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60 times, as I talked about in the video about building habits with the dog. Bottom line, early and often, keep working with your dog. Be calm and assertive when you lead your dog, and ask it to pay attention to you in a gentle manner, and you are going to have and build and grow a very fantastic puppy that you are going to be proud to take anywhere in any situation. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Again, this is Kevin Shriver from Downtown Pittsburgh Dogs. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day.